Sometimes people go through really difficult times. Bad things can happen to both good and bad people. We suffer intense pain from loss, hurt, rejection, disaster in ways that can at times seem cruel and unfair. And sometimes the hardest part about times of suffering is that we don't always know why it happens. But we do have a choice in how we respond. We can ignore it and say it's none of our business. We can be grateful it's not happening to us, or we can step in and show love and compassion to others. Compassion is the response to the suffering of others. It's what motivates us with a deep desire to help. Like the person who donates money to the charity whenever there's an earthquake at the other side of the world. Our spirit compels us to show care to others even if we don't get anything in return. Love prompts us to think about others more than we think about ourselves. Like the stranger who steps into a dangerous situation to rescue someone in peril, our moral compass prompts us to step in and help even when it can be at personal risk to ourselves. Like the mother who opens up her tiny home to share her last loaf of bread with an orphan in a poverty-stricken land, compassion is not just the experience of the rich, it's a consistent response to those who have nothing else to offer. Despite the selfishness we clearly see in our world, we still see great examples of people who make a difference for those who suffer. Individuals, communities, and charities are motivated by compassion to help the poor, serve those in need, fight for justice and equality, and change our world for the better. What is your spirit leading you to do?
Think about someone on the other side of the world. You don't know them, they don't know you. But now, let me tell you that they have no food. They can't go to school. And they don't even own something as simple as one pair of shoes. To many of you, this news isn't new. But I'm sure in all of you, some kind of emotion was introduced. You feel sad at their despair. You feel anger towards those who put them there. You feel motivated to help their situation. You feel hopeless that you can't make the necessary changes. But if you don't know them and they don't know you, what is it inside us that connects us to people from whom we are miles and miles removed? Maybe that ability we have to step into other people's shoes points to something we should know and something we should do. What we should know is that there is something within us driving us to connect with those in need. And what we should do is act on that which our hearts seem to plead. For even though we don't know those people who are in pain, when their cry goes out, we still seem to be able to hear it. And maybe that's the part in both them and us known as the Spirit.